Grinders, you know who it is, your boy Poker Ringer, back on the grind, back on the Grand Tour. Guys, good news, bad news. A lot of you guys are going to be shocked. I'm shocked. We started June with $999. I asked you what was I going to make in the month of June. We're at $100. I was up to $1,400 last video. We're down to $100. Almost every single person said I was going to make money in the month of June. It is the June 13th. And I have to just be totally honest with you guys. I lost in the most stupidest way possible. $900 of this has been playing these stupid slot games. I lost some playing the Grand Tour. Here's my graph for the month. We've done 526 games in total. About 30 of them, 34 have been at Spin and Goes. I'm up $10 on that. But I'm just beyond embarrassed, but I don't want to hide it from you guys. I get these free, look, I got free games waiting for me right now. They give you these free games, and somehow I got caught in a loophole of playing slots. Beyond stupid. But I can't change what I've done, man. I could just learn from my mistakes. I do apologize for the people who wanted me just to see what I could do in the Grand Tour. But it has put me in a position to start a new Bankroll challenge to try to self-improve and also show you guys, can you make money in the Grand Tour? Most of you guys can start with $100. So you could do it with me. You know, I'm going to start at the $1 and I'm going to try my very, very hardest. And I don't even want to play a spin and go. I just want to play Grand Tour to see if I can make, the challenge is to get to $1,000. Obviously for the month of June, I'll still keep that going to let you guys know what I made. But right now we're down, whatever that would be, we're down about $900. So we'll see if we can make that back. So this is day one of a Bankroll challenge of just the Grand Tour. So here we go. Definitely I'm not the first person to lose a bankroll playing stupid games. So learn from my mistakes, don't copy me. There hasn't been any big winners last couple days. Yeah, so I was playing the $12 games. I went from about $1,400. I'm going to get another game going. I went from about $1,400 to, I want to say, $1,100 playing the 12s. So I was on a downswing for sure. And then I jumped up to the 25s like I always do, just beyond dumb. But I was playing these, lost a whole bunch, tried buying in some at the 25s. And then I was super tired one night, started playing these slots, lost a couple $100. Then I wanted to make it back, just very, very bad judgment. So anyways, now we're going to play the Grand Tour. I still think there is money to be made on this. From the very starting, I wanted to do a Bankroll challenge on the Grand Tour, but I never started doing it. We just kept playing. So we'll see. Runner there, nice. We had the King of Spades. So we're gonna find out if we can do this, and I'm still gonna try to do this. It could be beyond optimistic because it's starting at the ones. I think I'm gonna try to do this before the end of June, see if we can make this. Then we'd be, if we get to $1,000, we'd be even for the month. So can I turn it around that soon? It's probably pretty optimistic. Obviously if you can win one from the $1, get all the way up there. Speed that up real quick, right? On average, you're gonna get about $150, $200 for a win. You know what? We're gonna go. I know a lot of you guys watch on the phone most of my messages, but for this first day here, let's get a couple of these going. And I also wanted to apologize for the last couple of videos, guys. I know I haven't been my happy self, as most of you guys would know by now. I let a lot of the comments get the best of me. I'm done acting like that, done addressing a lot of those issues. I'm not going to react to the comments no more. Even a video like this, a lot of people that weren't on my side are going to get totally happy seeing me down here. But it is what it is, man. the new reality is I have $100 and I'm just going to start a bankroll with that. I've lost many bankrolls from not being smart, but I've also built many bankrolls with a small deposit kind of thing. This isn't a deposit. I'm still going to do what I said by the end of June here. I'm going to ask on PokerStars Live here. I'll ask when my last deposit was, how much have I cashed out, see if they'll answer all those questions. I can show you if they don't, for some reason, if they don't answer those things. I've never edited a video how to scribble out banking information, but I can go to the cache here in PokerStars and show you guys stuff. But I'm just not that good on a computer to hide, obviously, personal information. But end of the day, we're gonna show you all the stats and all that. So we lose our first game up there. I haven't played too many at the $1 games, but obviously they're pretty soft. Tons of just all-in pre-flops, just like a 25-cent spin and go, right? I suggested this last video. If you guys have about $20 in your bankroll, you know, I don't think it's enough to, unless you run really hot, to play the Grand Tour. I think $100 is totally fine. We'll find out. But even if I go on a losing streak, this is a Grand Tour challenge. If I get to $10, I'm willing to risk it all to see if you can build a bankroll with $100 off this. Now, oh, sorry, my chest too, guys. I had the big silver chest. This is one probably a bad decision. I had a chest that was like for 150,000 points. If you see, this one's for 48,000. I got about 70% done that chest, and then I noticed there was an option to put myself in a bad spot here. Can we get an ace? Table 3 down here. There was an option to cash out my chest and like downgrade to a lower one. So I did that, but it was they have a new promotion over here. And to me, the promotion looked really good, but the only way to do this promotion is you have to unlock chests. And the way the stakes I'm playing, I can't really get many chests. And especially now. Now, this is the bad part is, I'm not gonna be able to take advantage of this. Sorry, I just got a lot going on. They have a challenge right here called whatever the heck this is called, Spade Raiders. And how it works is, let's hopefully we can get our first bounty here of this challenge. We do not. Okay, we're down to one game here. Let me just explain this before we... Okay, so you're trying to unlock all these. So when you unlock a chest, you roll dice. So I unlocked this by getting half my points, and then I got dice. I didn't even get any star coins or anything, and then I landed on one of these things to get. Anyways, I'm at number 17, and the goal is you only have 15 days to unlock this big thing, and I thought it was like pretty smart to go after it. But now that I've dropped down in stakes and I'm playing $1, I'm not going to unlock this. So it was a waste of me unlocking that chest. All right. Oh, man. We're starting off cold. We lose an all in there. So we're down to $96. The Bankroll challenge is officially started. In the past, just to tell you some challenges, I've done Zoom challenges before, spin and go challenges. I've had a lot of fun doing those. Most people like seeing them. I'm gonna pretty much just stay at the $1. When I get to over 200, then I'll buy, like, maybe for our first attempt at the 2s will be if I get to 202. And then if I drop below 2, I want to take this. Clearly, I'm lacking discipline, right? Every time I mess around, we're going to call those 7s here. So this is like a couple things to show you guys if you can build a bankroll by playing the Grand Tour. Also, I got to still work on whatever leak I have in my brain that always wants me to self-sabotage a bankroll by just being crazy. Here, I'm just going to jam with an ace-2 here. I don't think this guy's limp trapping. He could have woke up with a big hand. There's nothing I can do about that. 6-8, so this is just a fun player. Can we get a knockout? So, oh, that's the worst part. We get river by 6-8. I don't care that the all-in guy, but this guy here, GT dunk. Okay, we're gonna call it our open end here. If we get a 5 or 6, we could be good. That's too bad. All right, we got another table going. Yeah, so I'm gonna pretty much do about 100 buy-ins to jump to these levels to take it serious. So the plan is more or less, I might jump to the 5s a little sooner though, but for the 2s, I won't do it till I get to 200. And then maybe the 5s will wait till we're about 350 or something like that. Just do it kind of proper. I think we will spike some wins here that can change this pretty fast. Obviously, we're starting off cold, but I'm not too concerned about it. And then, like I said, I'll keep showing you guys this. I was going to reset this for the day 1 of the challenge, but I didn't want you guys to think I'm not showing this for the month of June. And I did ask you guys to, at the start of the month, what I'm going to make, how many games. So the fact that you can just pause and look at it, day 1 of the challenge, like more or less, I'm starting with like, you know, we played 2 or 3 games, so 530 games, we'll call it. That was the graft. And then and I just divided that. We're making about, it was 138 chips per game, which that's actually really good. If I would have just stuck to the Grand Tour and dropped down, like we'd be in a great position. So the way I'm playing, I'm totally happy with it. And as long as we continue to play solid and then not play friggin' video games here for money, then I think we'll get back on track. Update on some of you guys who knew about some of my other cash outs. I did get my roof finally done. Took a while because of COVID, but so that cash out I told you guys I was doing to get a roof done, that got done. Obviously, you guys know I posted the barbecue I bought from a cash out. We've hired a grass company taking care of our grass right now from a cash out. So still been really good year doing things with the money. If I get to this $1,000, I don't plan to cash out. That was just to do a bankroll and rebuild. As of right now, I don't need to be cashing out anytime soon. So we will do this challenge and then see what the next chapter brings. It'd be pretty crazy if I could turn this around, and especially because I don't have too much time to play. That's the hardest part about this. That's why I think it's a little crazy to try to do this by the end of June, but I still very optimistic that it just takes a couple wins, man, and then you're right back up to playing a decent stake and winning more consistent. I do think the bubble, the sweet spot, is starting at $12, because then you don't have to win too many to win one. To win one from the ones is going to be quite challenging, but I do know once you get to win a couple rounds here, then your buy-ins you're always free rolling, right? Queen 5 is probably borderline there. Can we win an all-in? So let's start winning some of these all-ins here. Okay, we're heads up for both these. Yeah, and I also know a lot of people probably thought I haven't been doing videos because I've done it before when we're in downswings, then I stopped doing videos. But I'm just telling you, those of you guys who live in where I live and know, it's been a crazy hot week. Today's actually cold though, but it was plus 30 for, oh, look at this guy just hitting everything. We had a straight there. He didn't even raise us, right? Did he even? He had a full house. I don't even think he raised us there. And it was a really hot week. I work outside. had some savage days and was completely gassed. I think that's why I gave in to playing these stupid games too. I just couldn't grind. My brain was fried. And I was just clicking buttons and live and learn. The funny thing is, in real life, like at a casino, I've always laughed at every single person that played slots. I've done it with like, not to gamble, just to have a good night out. Like, but I would never take it serious. But if I went with a friend, my wife, and have $100 and then go out for dinner, but I would never actually go to play slots. Even when I played live poker for years, if I was on a 2-hour waiting list, I would never put $1 in it. So for me to lose money on here is like just insane that it happened, but it is what it is. Okay, we do get lucky on table 2, so can we get 2 of them going? We're going to our first $2 game. King 6 is a jam here, especially against a player who's calling with any 2 cards. Hope your local spots are opening. I've showed you guys this before. People in Stouffville or who know me, our COVID things are slowly opening up. So my favorite coffee joint in the world is now open only a couple days a week, but I got one just before this video. I actually bought another one so I can have one after, but I'm super happy that things are opening up. Also, another personal goal. I told you guys I was going to try to run 100 kilometers by a certain date. I have to the end of the month to run, I think I got like 45 left. So I plan to run a good 5 or 10 today and a chunk tomorrow, because I don't want to not do that goal. I told my son I was going to get it done, so I want to make sure. So we're going to 2 games to the 2s. Let me show you, tell you my running, some of you fitness guys. All right, so we're finally at the $2. Okay, where's my goal here? So I started a 100-kilometer run challenge on April 26th, and this was just my own challenge. It was nothing, I didn't follow anyone. And I put a deadline by July 1st to run 100 kilometers. And I only do it when I'm running. I don't have it when I'm walking or anything like that. We've done 57 kilometers so far. So I have whatever that is, 43 and change by the end of the month. We'll lose another all in here. Okay, I'm going to keep starting at the 1s over here. And another good news for things opening up, I have an eye appointment today. That's why I didn't go away this weekend. My glasses are super scratched, and they've been closed for months. I have an appointment today, so I'm hoping I can buy glasses, which with my eyes, they'll take a couple weeks to make. But I'm happy to hopefully get that all sorted out today. I'm hearing gyms are opening up soon. So today's June 13th. Obviously, they've been closed for months. I know other parts of the world they've been opening up, but here in Canada, they're still, well, here where I live, they're still closed. Pocket Queens, table 2. Hopefully they hold. Wow, man, we're losing a lot of all-ins right now. Okay, let's fire up another 94. Pocket 3s, I guess I could shove here, especially with this another dead money. Now I'm not going to call. Yeah, these players, I'm pretty confident it won't take us too long to get in the positives here. Just got to start winning some of these all-ins and we'll be good. Okay, this guy's going to be going all in just to isolate this. And look at the play he just did. So I'm going to gamble there with the Jack-Queen suited. See if we can hit it. Diamond. We do not. Did we everyone chop? No. So every single player here is for this guy to call the 4th person there. I don't know why they never brought back this personal goals, man. They were going to have like your personal best. I think the farthest, I've won one from the 5s, or maybe a couple. I don't think I've won one from the 2s. I think my best is from the 5s. But I'm not positive. So you can also write in the comments, guys, do you think I'll make it back by the end of June playing at the 1s? Is that possible? Can I make $1,000 in whatever it is, 17 days? Well, I will say, and I asked the starting of the month, I don't know if one person said I was going to lose money. Everyone was very optimistic. And like, I know you guys didn't think it's bullshit because you guys didn't think I was going to sit here and play not even poker, right? So it's not really fair. I think in poker we're down. It's sad I don't know these stats. I would estimate, so 14, but was on the positive. So actual poker money, we're probably close to even in poker, because when I was at 1400, that was a profit, right? So wouldn't be surprised if we're like even in poker, which is the crazy part. Look at this. This guy's going to go after any bounty again. We'll call it the king queen. Let's get a queen ball. Okay, we're gonna win. We're going back to the 2s, baby. This is gonna suck if we finally get our first big knockout, because the cap is probably like $300 for our challenge. So the most I can get for knocking this guy out is 135. That's the worst part when you're dropping down to stakes, if you think you're finally going to hit a big knockout. Yeah, for you guys on Twitch, I've been looking on Twitch at night. It's not many people are playing this Grand Tour. Like, it's pretty crazy. I kind of thought a lot of people would be streaming it and stuff, and I've only seen like 2 to 3 people. People just don't seem to be. Well, I know they're playing it because every time I click start, someone's waiting for me, right? But for streamers, there's some YouTube guys. I've seen like maybe 4 or 5 people on YouTube doing it, but it's like a small. There's probably more, right? But it's a small number. I don't mind taking this guy's money if he wants to sit out. Table 1 is the $2 game. Go all in. We'll gamble. I don't think there's a point of betting table 1. I also want to thank all the support, man. During the last couple of videos, man, I know they got really out of line, but still have a lot of nice people out there, man. A lot of you guys have my back. I really appreciate it. Even during this, I know I'm going to get mixed emotions about what's been going on, but I already know, like, more or less who's going to support me and non-positive feedbacks, and I really do appreciate it. I've had a couple friends that I know, like in I always say my real life, but people that actually know me, and they tell me how cool some of these people are in the comments, some of you guys, and it really is pretty cool, man. I don't know what I have in me that wants to play these crazy games at times, or like move up in stakes when you're in a downswing. Like, it's 100% what I would tell someone not to do. It's kind of like a personal trainer, right? Like, in the sense of I could tell you guys what to eat, and then I could turn around and eat a burger when you know what you should be eating. I don't know why it's harder to practice what you preach. It's probably not for everyone, but for myself, it's kind of even like a parenting. You could tell your kid, don't swear, and then you turn around and you're swearing yourself, so it's like hypocritical, right? I could tell you guys, drop down in stakes, rebuild your bankroll, and then I don't do it myself. Obviously, the bankroll management is totally up to each individual, and what you do with your money is totally up to the individual. But also, when you know right and wrong and you don't follow it, there's like, it's mixed emotions there, right? It's like I know, and it's funny when you, certain things you will never do. Like I know not to touch a stove, it's hot, but I also know not to move up in stakes, and I also know not to play stupid, and I know not to play friggin' slots and stuff against a online site on a computer, right? Like I know these things, but for some reason I still tend to do some of them. I don't know what it is, but all I can do is try to keep improving, try to keep learning from it, and then go from there. This guy's connection obviously over here is something's going on over here. We're in a position to maybe get to a $5 game or table 1 though. And that's what I mean. Like you can lose a whole bunch of your $1 buy-ins, and then if you just have one kind of deep run and you get a couple knockouts, like you're gonna be in a good spot. I don't think he's limb trapping at the $2 here, so we're just gonna jam him with King 8 suited. Some news, really, I haven't talked about it because it's, I don't know if it's really on the DL, kind of is, but I'll like half say it, which is kind of cheesy, but I've talked to 2 poker sites, and there's going to be in the near future some really good promotions for people making content for poker. These sites obviously want to incentivize YouTubers and anyone who's making content, whatever platform there is. And there's going to be some bonuses and ways to help people make content. So big reason why I want to do a bankroll challenge regardless, because I know they get a lot of views and people tend to like them. But depending on what sites are going to offer, it can really change. Maybe a lot more people will be doing videos on these, or spin and goes, or whatever platform you're playing. But I think in the near future, a lot more people are going to be making content, or the people that already are going to start revving it up. A bit of my plan was, it's been going really, really well. I've been telling you guys I want to do a lot of videos, but I also know what might be coming up, and I wanted to kind of slow it down a little bit till that starts. So it's been a little bit different in my head. I'm juggling different ideas. I have a really cool ideas how to make some videos. The problem is I also don't have the setup to do some of the things I want to do. Okay, we're at the $2 in table 2. Still on the $2 in table 1. We need a hand right now to try to double up. There it is, pocket 8s. Oh, and he folds. But we get kings. Let's just try to get some action here. I'm going to check it back, let him try to hit something. Wow, he didn't raise pre-flop, and he missed he didn't call with one thing there. King Jack obviously is a call here. Wow, this guy's we're getting all the hands. Now he wakes up with something. Oh, and we got there. Excuse me. King 3, we're just gonna jam. He's really tight too, so does have a hand though. We need spade, we need a spade. Okay, what are we at right here? And how long is the video? Because I don't know how much I can do right now. Let's see, half hour. I haven't had breakfast yet, so. We're gonna run, maybe we'll start 2 more tables, and then if we don't win any, let's do that. We'll play these until all these games are done. If we win, we'll keep going. Otherwise, we'll call this day 1. I'm not gonna obviously play all my games recording. I'll be playing, but I wanted to show you what we started with. $100 on June 13th, and then we can add up the games after. I started about 530 games, so obviously when I press refresh here, we've already played more. This says 543, so we've already played whatever that is, 13 games. I would love to have a total, but I'm way too lazy. But my idea was, like, imagine if we had the total knockouts for the whole challenge, like how many knockouts and how many total wins. But club, let's get club. Nope. I wonder how many of these you can run at a time now. I'm already changing what we said we're gonna do. I wonder if they've upped this. Let's just see something. No, that's the most you can play. So let's find out how many games that is. All right, so these are the games we're playing. Oh, so it's just 6. I thought maybe it's still new software, like roughly. I don't know how long this has been around for. I don't know, has it been 2 months? Maybe not. I still know, I get some messages that some countries haven't been able to play this, or they took it away. I got a couple. I don't know what that's based on, why they'd let some regions play and some regions not. I don't really understand that. All right, I don't know where our $2 table was, but I think we had one of them at a $2, but I'm just gonna, doesn't really matter. Let me look for at the top right. Okay, so this one here in the middle, table 2, that's the $2 table. Okay, and we're heads up in it. I know a couple of you guys in the comments have told me you've won games from the $1, so people are doing it, like winning the whole race. Let's steal table 2 there. Okay, we got a knockout on table 6. I think I should have went for a check raise on table 5 down there. Not to fold now, but should have represented that king more if I'm going in on the draw. Just gonna rejam with pocket 7s, table 6. One guy's at 10 big blinds. He should call here. He doesn't. Also, let me know you guys who are playing your biggest. What's your biggest knockouts? What are people winning? My biggest one was $108 at the final table. And then also your biggest, write down what stage you got it at. I want to know if people getting jackpots at the $1, $2. Is it always when you're moving up? I keep seeing a common number of people keep winning like $333 or something. You'll see it here. Yeah, 336. So I don't know what stage that is, but it seems like everyone's winning 336. So my guess would be it's probably the $2 or $1 because it's the most played and it's not a big number. So I'm assuming the fact that it's always the same amount, it's probably the jackpot at one of these low stakes, but I'm not positive. It just kind of makes sense to me. 6 tables is a lot of freaking tables right here. When some of these are heads up. Yeah, we gotta end this. I'm getting hungry. Him bet here. Do I call it queen high? Kind of feel like I should. Yeah, let's call it queen high. Nope. That was not a good call there. Oh shit, sorry guys. I'm trying to get all organized here. Down to 5 tables. Let's win a flip on table, whatever that is over there. We do not, so we're down to 4. Don't know if the $2 one's still going, do we? No, we lost the $2 table. Ah, this guy's... Lose another all in to King Jack down there. Let's do a tour on table 2 up there. We do not. Man, I'm just getting blinded out in this game down here. We still have this guy covered though. This guy's gone in every time and just 2 guys just got nothing. This guy's and then he wakes up with ace queen. Wow. All right, we're down to 1 just like that. Seven, 8 gets there. My energy level just crazy drop from not eating today so far. Oh, we get there, baby. And this guy's down, so we're gonna go all in here. Hopefully we can end this with a little deep run for our last game. Get a 10. All right, he's back in it a little. Let's get 2 knockouts to win this. Yeah, so I don't think we'll unlock this by the end of June here. Expires July 7th. I don't even think we'll unlock that just with the stakes we're playing. So unfortunately, I think he's going to get the... Oh no, they're both still in. So obviously, sucks we lost the all-in, but I didn't want to lose the bounties. All right, we're heads up. Even in chips too. For you hardcore poker fans, the World Series, the World Series every year, that happens like live poker, how you win bracelets and the main event, all the big time stuff. This year, because of COVID, they've moved it to strictly online. So they canceled the live play. They're going to have 85 bracelets all online. Like 54 of the games are going to be on GG Poker. And then the rest are going to be on World Series of Poker. Obviously, all different buy-ins. Daniel Negreanu is going to be pretty much playing in all of them. He bought or rented a house in Mexico and is going to be going after bracelets. I'm assuming most of the top players in the world to be going them. So some people have mixed feelings that they're mad they're doing that, but end of the day, if they just canceled it and then had it next year, like, why not just try it online, right? Gives a chance for more people in the world that can go after the bracelets. And then I don't think they're going to do it every year. It's just a 1-year thing because of COVID. But I think it's pretty interesting to see. Going to see some of the best players in the world play online that don't usually play online. Oh, I'd love for this guy to fold. He's thinking about it too. Go ahead and fold. He's under a big blind here. He's gonna fold. Really? He thought about it. It was 6-4 there. Okay, we do win that one. So can we end day one with some profit? We're gonna find out. We're down right now. We're at $92, but we're going into $2. We haven't got past this yet. We've already played quite a bit of games. They go fast when you're such at these low stakes. So we've played about 17 games. And look, that's only in like, 40 minutes. So if you're playing the $12, you wouldn't get that many. I did do 6 at once there, but the players slow them down a lot more. It's less all-ins. Check call to easy spot here. Yeah, half of me wants to try playing one of these bracelet events because I've never been to Vegas. I've never played in the World Series of Poker, so I figured it's going to be my first year ever to do it. But I don't know what it would just be like if somehow I'm home and one of the events are starting and it's like a low buy-in. I'm not going to put like a crazy amount, but I think the lowest one, I think they have something called a Colossus, like for $500. And maybe if it fit my schedule, I'd maybe go after something like that. The problem is most of them are going to be like 2-day events. But it would be fun if I had the time to try one of those. But to like only play one of them and have a chance of winning is going to be, and they're going to be crazy big player pools. The fact that they're online, the main event live every year World Series is usually about like 8,000 people now. I think this year is going to be probably like, because it's online, and I'm assuming some of these sites are going to have satellites. I bet you it's going to be like, I don't know, man, like 20,000 people, maybe more. So whoever wins the main event this year is going to win a shitload of money. It's a $10,000 buy-in. I'm assuming they're not going to change the buy-ins. Okay, King Queen, we're gonna call here. All right, gotta get there. We need a 10, King or a Queen, and we lose that one. So we're gonna end day one with $92. So the Bankroll challenge, guys, is going to be Grand Tour 100 to 1,000. Can I get there? Will we turn it around? Will I make profit by the end of June? We're down more than $900 right now. So crazy turnaround from last video. Appreciate the love, guys. Hope you're doing good. Start your own Bankroll challenge. Let's do this together. It could be fun. Talk to you guys soon. Peace.